Every year, the students at Fairview High School put on a spring musical. This year's spring musical is Will Rogers' Follies.
Well, I'm Betty Blake, and it starts out where Will's just talking to the audience, telling him a little bit about his life, and doing a little bit of the act that he did back when he was really popular. And then it goes back to when he was born, and how he started out just doing roping acts and living on his farm, and his father wanted him to stay there, but Will was determined to go out and become this big star. So he did little shows for a little while, and then he met me, Betty, and they got married and had a few children, and he went out and became a big vaudeville star. Florence Ziegfeld hired him to be in his Follies, and he never dreamed that he was going to be so wealthy and so rich. And they ended up having a wonderful time. Sometimes there was a little turmoil at home. Betty missed him a lot, but they ended up being a wonderful family, and it tells about his life and death.
These group of students are known as stagecrafters. Under the direction of John Sherlock, who has been directing school plays and musical for the last 25 years.
Mr. Sherlock is an excellent director. I mean, he has so many connections, New York, Hollywood. It seems like anything we need for the play we're able to get a hold of, and it's really good being able to work with someone like that.
In this musical, there's a lot of tap dancing involved, and to cast the number of students who know how to tap dance is almost impossible. So for this, a dance choreographer was called in. Arlene Casera, with her daughter Nikki Casera, taught these students how to tap dance in 3 months.
I thought it was going to be easier, but my mom said she used to tap dance, so I thought it was going to be easy, but it's not as easy as I thought.
But with the hard work every day after school, they seem to have it down pretty well. As it gets closer to opening night, the whole play is being rehearsed, and behind stage, actors are trying to remember lines. The Fairview High School Orchestra has a very important part of a musical. Julie Stefano directs the orchestra and has to make sure that the music is right on cue. One person you never see during the play, but only hear, is Floyd Ziegfeld. For this part, we got Fox 8's Dick Goddard.
I was in a number of musicals there, so I appreciate the musicals. I love them, actually. Did Damn Yankees, Guys and Dolls twice, Kismet, Oklahoma. Yeah.
Have you ever
So the answer is no.
Have you ever been in any high school plays?
Well, the musicals there, and when I went to high school, it was Green High, which is now a big high school down in southern Summit County. Oh, we did HMS Pinafore, but it was such a small school then, we didn't do a big deal. It wasn't a spring musical per se. The choir director, again, we had HMS Pinafore and Gilbert and Sullivan stuff. And then at Kent State University, I did about 5 musicals there. And I did Music Man. When I was, the last one I ever did was Music Man. I played Harold Hill. Well, either you're closing your eyes, Dan, to a situation you do not realize, and the patter song.
So you played
that was great.
You played major roles in these?
I got to be Harold Hill. That was the only lead. I'll take it back. In Oklahoma, I was, who was the lead in Oklahoma? The guy who, whoever it was, opposite Annie Oakley. Yeah. So I guess I've done 2 leads, otherwise bit parts. Benny Van Buren, I remember the Washington manager in Damn Yankees. You gotta have heart, all you really need is heart. I love that, that was great.
Yeah, the next question is going to be used to singing these too, I'm guessing.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah, my acting is so bad. Singing is a little better. Acting,